friends. I'm coming to you today, broadcasting from my little corner of the world in my little craft room in the corner of this house. Welcome to How the Hook Turns. Welcome to West Texas in all its glory outside my double windows here. I have a new setup today, and I was going to just test it out just to see if it would work for me and for you. I thought I'd bring you along. This is what I continue to work on. This is that shawl. It's getting rather large, as you can see, but I want it larger still. So I can't tell you what I'm going to stop at because I don't know. I'm going to try it on as I go. I'm going to see how it fits. And if it's great, I'll stop. If it's not quite there yet, I'm going to keep going. Yeah, so this is what I'm using. This is the Agatha. This is the Agatha reading shawl. And I will put a link for it in my description. There is an online free tutorial. It's a simple 2-row repeat. You can use the yarn or the thread you want. I made one in a 3-weight and I love it, but I wanted to go down to a little bit smaller yarn thread, and this is a 2-weight. You can see. Yeah. If you have the right hook and you get yourself situated in your best crochet position, and you know what I mean, we all have one, it's pretty smooth. So this is my yarn bowl I'm using. Actually, this came from Furls. FiberArt.com, I think's the name of it. Let me tell you the stats on this yarn and about this yarn. This yarn came from Hobie over in Denmark. It's called Cotton King Sultan. Yeah, that's the color of it, and I've already got a hole in this one. Okay, this is my second cake of this. And I showed you how far I'd gotten. Where this started, the dark blue, that's the new cake. The dark blue on will be this new cake. And then it lightens up as it goes out a little. So the stats on this are, it's 100% cotton. It is 200 grams. You got 800 meters. It is 874 yards. You know how the thinner weight has more yards, or that's what I found. And if you want to knit with it, you'll need a 2.5 to 3.5 millimeter needle. And if you want to crochet with it, it calls for a 3.5 to a 4 millimeter crochet hook. Now, this is my hook that I've decided on for this project. This is what I started. Okay, hook sense. We're going to talk hook sense here on this channel. It's my new term, hook sense. So this is a prim, and I know a lot of y'all out there love the prim. It's an inline hook. It's a plastic hook. It has, now my set has the millimeters on it. A lot of people have the sets that have just the letters on it. Mine is a 4.0 millimeter, if you can see that. And it also has the word prim on it. But everybody knows that's a prim. If you've been around a while on these YouTube crochet channels or just at the craft stores, you know. So I started out with the 4.0. Okay. This is a good hook. I gave praises to it, and it is. It's very smooth with this cotton yarn. But I thought I would just branch out, okay, and see what else I could do. So I got a 4.0 millimeter, oh my, clover hook. I've already had a cup of coffee, friends. Well, that's not it, okay? I just got a brain freeze. A 4.0 clover or more hook. And even though the millimeters were the same, the 4mm clover put tighter stitches on it, and it could just be my way to crochet, than this Prim 4. So I went with the 4.5. So this 4.5 clover did the exact same stitch that this 4.0 Prim did. And I don't know, it's probably the way I was holding it. So I went up to this 4.5, okay? And you can see it's a little bit bigger, of course, because it's a 4.5, but it gave me the same stitch quality, stitch width and height and all that stuff. So I probably crocheted the other half of this shawl with this clover 4.5. I love the clovers. Smooth as silk, friends, and you know, if you've used them, you know what I mean. You know. I mean, and I'm a clover girl too. I really am. I love them. And if I could only have one crochet hook, I guess it would be the clover, okay? And then I decided it's rather short, okay? And it fits me like this. Of course, I don't hold my hook like this. I hold my hook like this. And I do this with it. So really, it doesn't hit me, okay? But it is rather short. So I thought, as I'm going along, and this looks like an extended project because of the needle size and the yarn size, I tried you know, I love my Prims too. I tried my Prim 4.0 to match this, my, not Prim, my dots hook. I'm sorry, friends. I meant dot hook. So the dots hook from WeCrochet.com. That's where these come from. Order them online. I don't know if you can get them in the stores. You might can. I don't know. But I tried the 4.0 dots hook to see if it would give me the same stitch size as the 4.0 Prim. No, it gave me the same stitch size as the Clover 4.0. Friends, they're almost identical, except this is longer. You can see, if I put it up here, how much longer this is. And it gives me a little bit more leverage than the Clover, I guess. Because that's the way I do my hook, mostly. I like a little bit more leverage. I can stick my finger out there farther. I don't know, but I decided to try it. The 4.0 didn't work, but I got me a 4.5, and that's what I've been using. Works great, my friends. It works great, works great. Okay, well, now you know what I've been doing, and I've been working on this. You guys know, last Friday was Finish It Friday. And I thought, I got up early. I said, I'm going to finish this shawl for Finish It Friday. Well, you can see how much I've got on it, but I didn't finish it. No, friends, when I came in here Friday morning, I had I call it a drop stitch. I just didn't pick up the stitch in this back. I know, it's just one mistake. I know that, but I couldn't stand it. So I said, should I rip out? It would be 6 rows of this long stuff ripped out because it was down about right here. You see how long that is, all the way to the other side. Should I rip it out? Should I? I said, no, I'm not going to rip that out because it's only well, if you look real close, you can see it because it's right in the back. Okay, it's not covered up in this holy part over here. So yeah, you know me, I frogged it out. So there wasn't any way I was going to finish it Friday. I didn't get back up to where I was till Saturday morning. And I have been crocheting my little heart out. But I'm getting to see the light of the end of the tunnel. I started to say light of the day, but the end of the tunnel. And so, I'm still working on it. The yarn from that Zen Garden has not shipped yet. Yeah. Don, if you're watching this, they're being awfully slow up there in Canada, but I finally heard from them. I'd written them a few times. Apparently their response went to my spam folder. Sorry, I hit you. And they told me, well, July the 1st, I think that's a holiday in Canada. I don't know too much about Canada. And then July the 4th here in the States. And that's been a holdup. And I ordered it on June the 28th. And it still hasn't shipped. And today is July the 15th. I guess I'll get it. She told me be patient, so I will. I'm not in any hurry, apparently, because I'm still going to be working on this thing. So, friends, grab a drink and a snack if you want. And let's chit-chat, paddywhack, and let's crochet together, okay? I thought I'd try this out. Now, I'm not right under the camera with my stitching, but that's okay. I don't have to be. We're just going to, if we were visiting, you wouldn't be right here under my crochet. You'd be sitting over there. So I'm just going to talk to you like you're my friend, sitting across from me. You got you a recliner. I got me a recliner. You got you a drink. I got me a drink. I've had breakfast this morning. What I had was a cup of coffee. I haven't been drinking much coffee lately, and it could be the weather. Let me get a drink of my water, okay? Pretty good, friends. It could be the hot weather is why I'm not wanting the coffee. I don't know. Today is supposed to get 103 here. Anyway, let's go on to my breakfast. I had a cup of coffee. I had a half of a banana. Yes, I did. And a blueberry muffin. I got up and made, it's Krusteaz muffin mix that you buy at your grocery store. All I added was a cup and a half of water. And I mixed it all up, and they put you a little can of blueberries in the box mix, and you open that up. It says to drain them, rinse them, and leave them in cold water. And after you mix up your 1 1/4 cup of water, you dump in your blueberries. You mix it up really good, and then you pour it in your muffin tins or your muffin tin paper. Either way it says. So I didn't read all the way to the bottom. I didn't drain those blueberries, and they had some juice in them. I just poured it all in there, and I think it's a good thing I did, because without them it would have been too thick. That little bit of juice added some flavor and some liquidity, so I could get them out better, and they weren't just real stiff. So you bake them at 400 degrees in your oven for, it says 16 minutes. We baked ours 20. We checked on them in 16 minutes, but no, they were done, but I wanted them more brown, so I left them in there a little bit longer. So yeah, we had a muffin for breakfast. Made 12 muffins. I haven't made anything like that around here in a long time. I went by the store yesterday after we got finished eating our lunch out with our Sunday school group. Yeah, we went to church yesterday. Ended up at a Mexican place after our Sunday school for lunch. Visited a good hour there. It was a good visit too, friends. There were 9 of us. Yeah, 9 of us. And so we went. I had to go by Walmart to get dog food. I buy the canned dog food to mix with the dry dog food for the mama dog and the pups. So I needed some canned dog food. Got plenty of dry food, okay? So I went in there and I told my husband doesn't like Walmart, so he stays in the car. He don't want to step foot in it. You'd have to know more about my husband to understand. If he's anti something, he'd stick by it, okay? He doesn't really even like me to buy anything in there. But friends, there's only that other little grocery store here that I talk about, the United supermarkets, here in this small little town of Plainview, and Walmart. Those are your choices. Well, there is a Mexican themed United supermarket here in this little town called Amigos. And basically it's the same, but geared more toward their cuisine. I love that, okay? It's really got a better selection of fresh fruits and vegetables. I haven't been in that in a long time. I need to go back over there. But it has the same store brand signature items. That's the name of their store brand item, Signature, okay? So I know they're the same. They're different, but they're the same in a lot of ways. So, but those are our choices. And that's not good. So anyway, he stayed in the car with the air going and playing on his phone. And I ran into Walmart. I had to get dog food. I had to get kitty litter. Yeah, we have 2 cats. And this week sometime, and I'm not sure what day it'll be, it won't be today. It could be Wednesday. I'm looking toward Wednesday. I'm going to make some homemade enchiladas. And I might bring you along with me for that. That's not going to be anything spectacular. Just a casserole of enchiladas. I believe it's going to be chicken enchiladas. Yeah. I might change my mind. I might make it beef enchiladas. But we have plenty of chicken that I need to use up. And I don't think you put shredded chicken in there. I don't think it's really going to make that big of a difference. It's going to be yummy. I bought some cream. I bought some enchilada sauce. Cheese, okay. Colby Jack. We like Colby Jack. Well, any kind of cheese. I like any kind of cheese, but that's what I saw. That's what I picked up. So, that's in the works, friends. Now, tomorrow morning, my husband has an appointment with his primary care doctor here in this town, and it's just for a follow-up for his diabetes, so we'll be going to that. And he will probably need blood work, you know, like every 3 months or so, or 6 months. They don't check his that often. Every 6 months, they'll check his hemoglobin A1C. Because he's been pretty stable the last year. So we'll get that done too. And that won't be at the clinic. Oh, sorry, I hit the table. If you wiggled, if you went like that. They used to have a laboratory at our doctor's office. They closed that down. Oh wait, I'm doing that wrong. Too much talking, not enough watching. Hold on, friends. Let me get a drink. That is so good and refreshing. So, what I was going to say, I guess they just closed it down, and they, oh, what am I doing here? No, I'm doing it. I was doing it right. We're doing it right. Now you have to go to the hospital. There is a hospital in this little town. And I guess it's okay. It's where I had my double knee replacement. So I suppose they know what they're doing. Because I healed up mighty fine, okay? It took a while. So they have a laboratory, and they have they have surgery and specialties like gastro specialties and ortho specialties and general surgery, I guess is what I'm trying to say, and some specialties. So anyway, they have a lab there, and that's probably what we'll have to do tomorrow. Leave the doctor's office and go to the hospital for him to get his lab drawn. Yep. So we can find out his numbers. He's on a new medication by mouth, and that's what she'll be checking to see how well that's working for him. And he's been checking his blood sugars here at home, and they've been good. Well, they're not perfect, but they're below 150. And friends, his blood sugars used to run in the high 200s. Oh, he was so out of control. It was a mess. And then he got on the Ozempic and got everything under control. And after, I don't know, 6 months, 7 months, she took him off of that at his request because he felt like he was losing too much muscle mass, and put him on a pill by mouth called Jardiance. And that's keeping his blood sugars controlled. I'm so proud and happy about that. Of course, it's not cheap, okay? No. But what is, friends? All the good medicines that people need to control diseases are falling in the 2-tier, 3-tier, and insurance doesn't pay that much on it. Well, maybe private does, but we're on Social Security, and we have Medicare insurance, plus supplements that we pay out of our own pocket. That helps cover the cost, but still doesn't cover enough of it. So that's in the works. I mean, his doctor visit, that's tomorrow. And then, friends, I don't think we have anything. Well, I'm probably going to make the enchiladas either Wednesday or Thursday, and I've invited his sister over. We're going to partake of the meal. Friends, I don't hardly cook. Because basically, I haven't felt like it. Ever since I had that bronchoscopy on May the 15th, I hadn't felt like doing a whole lot of anything. I'm hoping that I get back to the way I was. Well, actually, if I go back, ever since COVID back in October, I haven't felt great. So let's just go back a little farther. My doctor said I could have long COVID. Well, I hope that long stops. I hope it ceases and becomes invisible. Now, y'all saw me crochet over there under the light of the camera. See, if I can sit back even with this 2 weight thread and splitty thread, I will say this is splitty thread. I can do pretty good. I can get some speed up. This is going to be so nice, friends. Well, friends, that was an unexpected cutout there. I don't know what it was, but I'm just going to pick back up. What I was saying is, friends, this is going to be such a nice shawl. And I'm getting there. I know it's taken me a while. I'll be the first to admit that, but we're getting there, friends. And it's going to be so nice. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, if y'all decide to make this shawl, I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think you'll really enjoy it. Just pick your thread, pick your crochet yarn smartly, and your hook smartly. Definitely. Yeah, that interrupted my flow of what I was going to talk about when that cuts out like that. I have no idea what happened, friends, but it did. And when I was looking at this video, this side of my face is too dark. So I may need to turn this around next time and put you here and put me here so the light comes into my face. Right? I'll figure something out. So, like I told you, it's going to be hot later. I'll make sure the dogs have plenty of water. And then they get fed every evening about between 6 and 8. They're ready at 6, so, okay. They're good eaters. Nobody's picky around here. Well, that mama dog's picky. Because she knows if she holds out, she'll get something different. Yeah, she's got some wisdom above those puppies, okay? Let me tell you what happened yesterday. Talking about wise dogs. I want to tell you this little story. So yesterday, my husband had walked out to the trash with something, and there's 4 puppies, and they're from foot to shoulder. They're like this. I mean, those dogs, I would say at least these are 4 months old. They were 4 months old July the 1st. Okay, so 4.5 months old. Okay, 4.5 months old. 4 of them. Okay, they like to jump. We're trying to teach them not to. On us, jump on us. And we're making some progress. But when they get excited and don't mind their manners, like pups usually don't, or have episodes of not minding their manners, they jump on you. Well, my husband was almost back to the house from taking that to the trash receptacle out there by the end of the road. The dumpster, okay. We have a small dumpster out there. He was getting near the house and the pups knocked him down. Well, now you know my husband doesn't have real good balance. So they knocked him down and he was trying to get up, and one of the pups, named Dugan, he kept jumping on Lewis's back, keeping him from getting up. The other ones weren't so much doing that. And that mama dog saw what her son was doing, and she came over there and she got all over Dugan. Put him in his place, pinned him down on the ground with her teeth showing, teaching him a lesson. to let her owner up. Well, when she got finished with teaching that little boy a lesson, he let Lewis up, and then the mama dog came over and let Lewis pull up on her to get up. She always does that. If he falls, she's right there with him, and she lets him pull up on her to get up. Now, is that a smart dog or what? I just love her. I hope these pups get some of her sense, friends. Right now, they're just everywhere. Their minds are running everywhere. But I think they'll be good dogs when they get a little bit bigger. Older don't get no bigger, but they're going to get bigger. They're very sweet dogs. I don't think they mean any harm. Just like great big kids, okay? They're great big kids. Gawny and gawky and they're a mess. But there are messes. We're going to keep taking good care of those little critters. Yeah, they'll be all right. We're leash training them now. They're getting better. They're getting where they know if they have collars on. Now we can just walk out and put a leash on them, and they will go with us. So, I mean, for two old people, I think we're doing pretty good. Considering those pups are high energy, and they need high energy owners. And folks, we're just not that. Oh my gosh. But if they're anything like that mama dog, they are going to be a treasure, okay? When our chickens got out and we couldn't catch them, that mama dog went and picked them up in her mouth and brought them back to us. Didn't hurt a feather on their little bodies. Smart dog, okay? Very smart. And if Lewis is in the house, she won't let him go outside. And if they're both in the house is what I'm saying. And sometimes she comes in to get out of the heat or comes in to get out of the cold when it's severe. I mean, like today, she'll probably be in this afternoon in the air conditioning. Anyway, she will not let Lewis go outside without her. And if she's outside, she won't let him go anywhere around this 5 acres without her. So she's priceless, okay? She's worth her weight in gold. Almost. In this economy, I'm not sure, but you know what I mean. Good dog, good dog. Okay, well, I'm going to bring this to a close, my friends. I'm sorry that cut out. There's 2 parts to this video, and I don't know what happened. Because I was just talking and going on and carrying on. But that didn't work out. So this was take 2 of the end of that other video. So I'll close here and let you know if you're still with me. I love y'all very much. You're my friends, and I couldn't be here without y'all. And if y'all are returning subscribers, thank you for coming back and staying with me. And if you're new, welcome. If you like my content and it's somewhat entertaining to you and you'd like to see more of me, please hit the subscribe button and come back and see me. And y'all leave me a comment. And God loves you. Jesus loves you. This is a Christian channel, and I'm not ashamed for it to be so. I love Jesus Christ. He's my Savior, and He's my friend. And He's yours too, my friends. So, my show is over. Till next time, it's a wrap. I love y'all. Bye.